Hello. So we're going to learn how to draw a block letter, something that looks like this. It is in a square and it's a nice big letter with even thickness on the sides, and it's fairly symmetrical. Remember, symmetrical just means if you drew a line in the middle and you folded it in half, it would be even on both sides, right? Like our hands, our body, our faces, they're all symmetrical. And then thickness just has to do with the evenness of the letter. All right, so this is our goal for the first step though. We're gonna draw a box with 4 even sides, also known as a square. So what you're gonna be needing is a pencil. And if your pencil doesn't have an eraser, definitely get an eraser if you have one. And you will need, if you have a ruler, I really recommend getting a ruler because you can actually measure it and it will be more accurate. However, if you don't have a ruler, there's a few other things you can do. For example, find like a postcard, if you have a postcard laying around your house, or a piece of mail, like an envelope with a straight edge. If you have a small book, right, you can use the small book as an edge, or your folder from school, right, your binder. Anything with a straight edge will work really well as a ruler alternative. You could also use another piece of paper, but it's easier if it's a thicker piece of paper. Okay, so our first step is to make an even box. So what I did here, this is our sketchbook. I did a 4" by 4" square. So see if you can replicate that. So with my ruler, I went ahead and measured. I put it in about the center, and then don't forget to turn your paper. That is perfectly fine to do. It helps you actually get in more even lines. Okay, so that seems about right. And draw lightly. Make sure for this first step, when you're creating a box, you're drawing it lightly. And line up your ruler, or I'm going to show you how to use a straight edge too. So if you're using just a straight edge, you don't have a ruler, put it up next to the line you just made in order to make it even. Oh, this is about the same size. Okay, so I'm gonna make a mark on my paper or whatever I have to make sure it's even over here. And then I'm gonna turn it, line it up, try to, you could keep it parallel to the edge of your book and then just slide it over. That helps make it nice and even too. So whatever you have, try your best to make a nice straight square. Seems like an easy task, but it's actually harder than it looks. Okay, and then this last one right here. All right, so if you're just in your sketchbook, about 4" by 4" is about, if you cut your page in half, right? It's like there's a little bit of space on the sides. So if you don't have a ruler, look at this in proportion, and that is what yours is going to be. You don't have to have 2. This is just my example. But go ahead and just start by drawing a nice, even square. And then you'll watch the next video.